Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 2 with the Faerûn mod. Because I gotta put my money where my mouth is at, and as I said, there was no more challenge if we beat Cormyr, but there was apparently a challenge, which was Cormyr. Though Cormyr currently is suffering, they are currently fighting a host, and this host war is actually, invading a little bit. I don't think they will win, because in the end, Cormyr always wins, because Tarkandale also tried to attack and they failed. Which means it's our time to attack Tarkandale. But in the meantime, as you may notice, I have started to raid myself back into profitable margins. But yeah, we're gonna do a de jure claim on Daggerdale, and after that we hope that we can get the other one also at some time. There we go, I should encourage it. Off camera, this person went already to Lolth, now they went to Drow, which means that at a certain point when Monksam is gonna die, because beholders do have a limited lifespan, I do know that, well, we will be having a nice Lolth beholder there ruling for us. So Tashendale, we don't need to kill the beholder, and I'm quite happy with that. I also really don't want to kill this planar being, but I have to. Speaking of planar beings, I found myself a consort. It's a Tanari. I don't know if I'm ever going to get children, because I'm infirm, but we'll just have to see. As for my daughter, she got one more child as infirm, so I know that it isn't impossible. This child, of course, dying because that was made of a John. And we have also done the thing, which I said before. I did marry my granddaughter because, well, she's going to have get babies at some point. I did marry her to the ingenious Fairy, costing her 400 prestige. That's going to be some while before she got some prestige to talk about. Our army finally has reformed after that disastrous battle with Cormyr, but I also realized I never created undead. In my spare time, I did have a look-see and see what that does. It creates about 1,000 troops, at least when I did it on my capital. But that also means that people are not as happy. Yeah, I'm not sure if we are going to convince you to become part of us. Now that I had to attack you over there, but that is just the way of things at the moment. You, my son... Eesh. Can't say that I'm really happy with your education. I should pick an ambition. I can finally try and level up again. Yes, thank you very much. Get rid of it all. And Daggerdale is pretty good because of its 2 castles. So, you are a male. No, I'm not afraid not. By the way, my excellent steward did gain another county also as a Drow, so we did expand over there. You could be asking, why didn't you show all that? Well, the only thing I did was to stand with my army somewhere and just say, okay, I'm gonna raid over here. I wish I could do that also to Cormyr, but not right now. What I also managed to do is to get to max tribal organization. So we're now building up to the stone fort and see if we can convert ourselves to feudal. And see what type of impact that will do on our wars with. By the way, I should really see if I have a clerical spell. No, I cannot. That's the only thing, which is proper, by the way, that, okay, let's have a tribal festival. Haven't even done one yet. That's the only thing that clerks cannot help you with. When you die of old age, you die of old age. And by the way, this woman is just not taking a mate. Is not taking any concubines, apparently. She does have enough friends who could help her out, but she's not taking any children, so maybe when she dies it will flip to us. I don't know. I'm also considering revoking it. You know what? We'll revoke it and get that problem out of the way. I'm gonna revoke it from you. Very nice. So now that we've revoked that, you made this into a tribal holding. Perfect. You can live there, and it will be, and we will be fine with one another. I guess I'm then going to give away Hillsfar and create that duchy and be be happy with that. But that also means I need to give this one away, which means we're gonna do the usual thing. Invite 2 debutantes, invite 2 nobles. Did you see what it did there? I wanted to switch. Bastard. And do the arrange marriage thing. You with you. He's an idiot. I maybe should have stepped in there and to make sure that that idiot was not acceptable, but oh, this is also an interesting courtier. I have to admit. Well, you know what? Hold on. You also still need a husband, so arrange a marriage between you and this courtier. Matrilineal. Both of you are now married to fairies, my granddaughters. Hopefully, that will still bring out Drow. And otherwise, the Sunlight Realm did affect us a wee little bit. I mean, Faerie are still, like, pretty good. Yeah, you're an idiot. I like your shield, though. But Grand Landed Territory, you're gonna get Daggerdale. And where is the other one? You, Grand Hillsfar. By the way, I also did conquer this little county, but it was a one-county war. Yes, he had some allies that jumped in, but it really wasn't going to do anything in particular. I'm not going to give you the count that. Thank you. The council's against this. Why is the council against this? I should get a title. I'm a landed. I should get a title. I can't because you're males. You. No. Sorry, I'm going to get against council again. Oh. I can't give land out to you because you're male. That's the whole diggity damn problem. So don't. Oh. Really? Well, let's do it like this then. I'm a little odd that the face part cannot be. That the face area cannot be put into 2 parts. There you go. Hillsfar as well. The Great Triumph Festival. The period of festival activities is about to start, and all sorts of peddlers, bards, and fortune tellers are gathering in Mithranor, bringing their tales and offerings. I should make sure to prepare myself before traveling to meet their tribesmen. Sorry about that. A little some air in the way. I'm gonna look for the best craftsman. I will study our old legends. I think I will go hunting. I will spend gold. Because, hey, Sembe, haven't you heard? They're sponsoring our tribal festival. Welcome to all. Plus disease resistance. Oh, my cat. Sure, I'll become charitable because in CK2 that's just really good. I don't know why it lowers your personal combat skill. I really don't understand that particular point, but otherwise it's just generally a good skill. Ooh. What did we gain? An Lucas. We can't use those things. Neither are familiar because herefore we need to be of the conjuration school. Here we need to be of the transmutation school. Can't use them. And that both means, by the way, that I need to be a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. By the way, didn't we convert more Drow culture? Wasn't our guy that awesome? Yeah, he did. I can only settle the tribe over here because I only can settle things in my own territory, but that's just nuts how good he has been. Our home territory is now completely Drow. I am baffled by the success chance of this guy. He did gain. He did lose one. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Let's convert as much as we can before we give him lands away. There we go. With so many lavish feasts being prepared for the festival, many of my guests have started to talk about outcompeting each other to see who amongst them can eat fast and the most. To the point that every other night we have been eating content or two. I will just cheer on the others. I don't need to become fat because that destroys the Drow portrait. It just destroys it. It's very unfortunate, but it is true. And a great tribal festival. A long line of tribesmen sitting one next to each other, slamming their fists on the table and loudly inciting the few contenders to eat faster. As the servants move back and forth to bring more food and take away empty plates, little by little some of the contenders tap off, stumbling back and puking on the floor. Let the best woman win. Yeah, the best woman. Give a prize that recognizes feat of the ancestries or good on him. I'm not going to give him money, because the prosperity in my capital increases slightly by giving an offering to Lolth. Of course it increases the prosperity. Who would have ever thought something else different? There we go. Yes, I'm still talking in the same way, still feeling pretty good about things. I'm sorry I had to attack you. I sincerely am. I'm considering attacking Impultur though. And taking away that duchy title. Like conquest over here of Fentai. Because I don't need to do the vile one. I might want to do a vile one actually on the Centarum. Take the Moonsea. Take this territory. Where's the Moonsea is getting... Because we're starting to get quite a bit of it. We may want to push that a little bit into our territory. And a vile conquest on the Centarum. People cannot be annoyed by that now, can they? They will. Yeah, Cormir, you are recovering yourself. Also, one of the things I noticed that this might be one of the problems why it is. She actually has a Vorpal blade. I would love to conquer that. I would love to get this Vorpal blade. But yeah, that's part of King Azum's lore kit, if you will. He owns that. And of course she inherited it. But that's helping. She's just incredible martial skill. Which is just not good for us. And thanks to the conquest that we have now all done here, we can reach so much more territory. It is wonderful. Raid all the day, give me money, Sembia. This is why we raid you constantly, la 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 la. Despite my letter of warning, you have to attempt to rescue your spouse. Oh, I can just have him executed. Sure. Bye-bye. I warned you. If I did warn you. Sure, we can ransom a few more people. Revoked vassal title. Oh, you're also... No. Yeah, Bower of the Dark Estelar. Whoops. Sorry. Didn't realize that one. But alright. This little child won't mind. Let's do this. But yeah, in the coming 3 episodes, we are definitely going to try and gain strength in order to beat Cormir. Cormir is our opponent. It's just the way it is. And as you're wondering for my troops, yeah, they're still mainly cheap and cheerful. As you can see, I have a few heavy infantry now in it. But I also wanted to make maximum use of the capacity that I had. Oh, I can build way more now. Thank you. And it is time to actually start pumping out some heavy troops. 7, which I think is fine, because I think I had 2. Look at this. Look at the money we're gaining just from... This is why I would advise you, if you would like to mimic this campaign or play along with me, or whatever you want to do. Not to make them a tribute state, because if they're a tribute state, you can't, if I recall correctly, you cannot anymore raid them like this. My acquaintance died. Oops. Was slain. My children are just slaying people left and right. They're just like, nope. Nope, you dead now. I'm just looking at them if none of them need a top off in health. Like if I need to heal their wounds or you know, do something of that nature. Oh, I love the raid. Look at that. We were losing so much cash. We had so much trouble with the cash, but no longer an issue. Build it up, baby. Build it up. And yeah, Myth Dranor, look at for how many religions it is a freaking holy site. The Saladrin themselves were also for the Monstrous Faith, the Infernal Faith, and the Abyssal Faith. Maybe that would be fun once, to try and somehow convert to the Monstrous Faith. Because the Monstrous Faith does actually start pretty darn good. But to be a monster. For some reason, a lot of you have always voted on me being the bad guy. Like, I've played Illithid, Drow, Dragon. Oh, there's that host war that was coming for me. How many troops do you have? 5,000. I feel pretty safe. Cast Lesser Restoration, Cast Lesser Restoration. I don't know why I have two of them. But, yeah, we treated this illness. Done deal! But, yeah, let's raise the troops before we get into trouble. Darn, we can still get more. I still don't have the full maximum troop count. One of them is here, but... Oh, that's Loviaton, of course, still as well, for instance. That is one thing that hasn't happened well for me. There's a little bit of Lothite religion spread, but as well as the culture has been doing, the faith a little less. Despite me really trying to do well by just, as you can see, raid infidel temples. But you know what I should do? This is the holy site for Lolth. Let me show her my dedication. Build a temple. That may have been an idiot move. Because as soon as we switch to feudalism, it should get a free buff, but whatever. There's a shadow. And you know what? Now that I was just about to say, my ambition should be cancelled. Oh, we can forge a bloodline. Let's just forge a bloodline first. After that, we will incite a great work. There it is. Is this the heir of the heir? Yes, it is. It's a fairy. And she needs a husband, so apparently our line is going to go to fairy side. I'm not entirely surprised. I wasn't sure exactly how it's going to work. Great battle awaits us. And we gain a trait Wrath, or yes, this is always what I get. The Warrior Philosopher. It is just because I've won so many wars before I even get the option. That's just a thing. The Warrior Philosopher. Movement speed, love it. Personal combat skill, yeah. And can use the decision to decide to drill troops. Focus on training on your troops on specific, more esoteric subjects to prepare them for hardship of the next war. Spend prestige to boost your command skills. Yeah, sure, hold on. Let me just do that. So that you can see how that works. Voila. We will focus ourselves on foreign territories, so we lose prestige and gain less attrition for a few years. Or we can try to improve our formations. Polished formations. Unfortunately, it doesn't say what it does, which is a little bit unfortunate. We need to reorganize how we deal with the supply lines. We gain a daily supply limit, and maybe this is not the right time. I am not so keen on this bloodline. I'm sorry, I'm not. Let's just try this one just because I want to know what it does. This movement speed. We can be pretty darn quick if we want to. Oh, there he is. He has arrived. And he's locked in. And we're again going into the forest, which, thanks to the whole war with you, I'm pretty afraid of. Like, Cormyr made me fear things, which is nice, because it's been a while. Defending against the Neville's conquest of the Piled Isles. Okay. There's a host war. Dar must learn on his own. He's A man, and B... he is my son, but it is clearly the runt of the litter. Oof. Oh, that is some bad skills. Oh, you are ready to fight again? Alrighty. Let me just do that again then, and kick your hiney. And say goodbye to your hiney. It is over. Oh. Now, normally you need to upgrade all of them by my knowledge in order for them to flip up. So I don't know if I need to do that now, but all of a sudden I'm like worried that I needed to do that and I haven't done it. And I should have, by far, enough cash to do it. Well, actually, it's going quickly down, isn't it? I mean, I am upgrading a lot of places. But yeah, we want to go feudal. That's definitely going to make us a little bit more powerful. So we're going to try and do the feudal route. Zoopity dibbity dub. Zippity doo dub zippity day. Zentarim, I'm gonna unmake your day. Oh, no, I cannot. Impultur though. How many forces do you have? Not significant. If I say I wanna not vow conquest, because I want to use that on somebody else. If I want to conquest Fententia, you're going to bring in the Duchy of Savoria. A test of our might. Sure. Let's do this. We, oh, whoopsie. Oh, well, whatever. We need to test our might against something a little stronger. They're using boats. And I see those guys. But they are lost. I cannot protect them. Alright. I'm sending another few guys to their deaths. Alright, let's just pour in here. Will you stop being a bad guy? I really can't do this. Stop being so bad at your job. Like, son of mine, you are embarrassing me. Oh, here, come on, move in. There we go. Kick their hiney out. 39% in a war favor. Thank you. Because that was just embarrassing, though, those battles lost. I think I feel, as I roleplay as a drow, way too powerful. I'm just getting way too much of an air like they do. Like, who can beat me? I am a drow. How dare you think that is possible to beat me? It is an insult to the drow lineage. Your acquaintance died on suspicious circumstances. How are you my acquaintance? I do not even know. Okay, Silverhand, as per usual. Creating half drow. Then again, we have a fairy line going on. This is fairy. We have some. Wait a second. Ew, there's another one. Didn't realize. But yeah, we're creating a bit of a fairy line. Over here, I'm just curious if it is also possible to have that not be Faerie, but have that be Drow that pops out. Because I had a discussion with people like, what is going to be the major... What is the determination of the next generation's race? And they said like it's the main thing, and here it is Drow and Faerie, and as it can combine, I assume it's simply a coin flip in this case, because they can mix if it's gonna be one or the other. Of course, we're gonna seclude ourselves in meditation again. There is allied forces on their side. There we go. Some allied forces to battle. She doesn't like my friend. Yeah, the immortal lady. Who, by the way, tried to kill her husband again. Well, oh! We suddenly became hostile to that person. I don't know why, but sure. Hey. Too little, too late. Goodbye. Thank you very much for trying. You are out of here. And make the county capital. Thank you very much. Do this. And you know what? Let's just cast Animate Undead. What it does is empty the graves mod again, so I can't do it again here. This is a 100-man regiment. This is really small, but that's because this county has just been destroyed. And then you get a little bit of revolt risk and what have you not. But let me just do this. And then you see I have some special troops here. And these are then the undead. I don't unfortunately know what these symbols mean. I feel this is a ghost thing, but what the heck that is, I have no clue. But yeah, we have some undead now raised. Stand down the troops. Get over here. Let's give that to somebody that's... You know what? I think you ought to have it. Grand landed title. Ventia, your daughter is going to get it. This dynasty held on until we arrived to save them. And I think that that is worthy of some... Council! Okay, that's it. You are one of the persons that's going to be off the council. I do not want to... I don't... Just get out of my way. Fire Counselor. It's not like your opinion is, could be... Okay, it could be worse, but... Really? Really, you understand what I mean. Just get out of my face. Yes, I will take you as a counselor. Right. Grand on the title. Now enough people vote for it. Pragmatist. I like this character. Good. Hive Chieftain of Melfound. We really ought to get some council laws. Grand titles by ruler? Yeah, many supporters. Because in general the council loves me, so let's have this by ruler so that we don't have that problem anymore. How wonderful. And there we go. Of course, I should also increase my centralization, because as soon as I get out of Gavelkind, which can happen, I really don't know how long these guys live. If there is just until this modifier dies, or they suddenly then collapse. I have no idea how that works. But I believe it said that your time to die had come up, right? That's what it said? I think that's what it literally said, right? Time to kill this entire room? I think it was something like that. So, let's do that. I'm gonna stand you down, my dear new Duchess. Yes, I have not given it to you, but you are infirm and chest pains and what have you not, so I'm giving it to the young daughter. Alright? And maybe I can arrange a marriage even for you. With this fairy chap. Matrilineal. Ooh, that's a little too much. Tenari? Nope. Well, then what I can do for you is this. I will offer you a consort in the forms of, yeah, the fairy. Because I'm not giving away my good commander. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Yep-de-doo, don't need you to be there anymore. She accepts. Oh, and we can have more than enough troops in this area. Alrighty then. Let's converge. Stonehill Fort, it's done. Now, let me just see about going to feudal. Oh, I can't because of course I'm in a war. Never you mind. You don't have the tech. You don't have the tech. That is true. Nobody's gonna have the tech, of course, except for our capital. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Let me just split off a little force over here because I believe somebody's trying to land on my lands. The Pirate Isles. Trying to defend their ally. Good on them. Useless. Useless. But A for effort. There we go. And I do want to finish this war in this episode. Just to top it off. To make episode 7 the resurgence, if you will, of our realm. Because, yeah, we had gone a little... That Cormyr battle, that really hurt us. That did a number on us. But maybe we can get ourselves once again established. And there they are, the undead troops. We now have them. And yes, I can also do that. Yep. My son. Only Drow, please. Ooh. Drow are available. Yeah, we have sired now enough dukes that it is possible. So, by culture, please. Drow. Oh. You're under the Empire of Cormanthor, but... That is a barony. That is a barony. Well, son, I guess it's gonna be a barony. Hey. Ogre. But, willing to marry us. But no, that's not. That is also a barony. It's a barony. I was trying to look if we could find a duke, but... Nope. Just not available. Alright, well... Then she is going to be the lucky one. Congratulations. A temple was finished building construction. There you go. Lolth be praised. We have our holy site. Don't tell... Okay, this is wrong. This is a female. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It is absolutely lore correct. Do not tell me otherwise. Do not tell yourself otherwise. Finish it up, please, before the end of this episode. This is a 10-to-1 ratio. I should really attack. Why have you become purple? There must be something of a... But you're not... Oh, maybe somebody casted the friend spell on them. Maybe that's why they're glowing purple. That might actually be a logical explanation. 100% war. There it is. Don't worry about the rest of the people. I'm just gonna make sure that I... how do you say that? Give out the titles. But yes, we now have enough to... Do we have enough to create the Moon Sea title? Yes, we could. Awesome, awesome. But, yeah, right now, she gets everything, and she just gets the Kingdom of the Dales. I see nothing but good things. We usurp the Duchy of the Moon Sea from the Zentarum, so even the Zentarium cannot stand up to the Drow might. There is but one enemy that we still need to face down. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.